So I poured 4 servings of Lucky Charms, and I got this little Stonyfield smoothie. Found that I ran out of orange juice, so that's what I'm gonna go for. It has like 12 grams of protein. So I'm gonna have that, and then probably get ready to go to the gym.
Alright, so it's like 12 when I started the video, but it's like about 4:30 right now. And so I'm walking there, and I'm gonna pick up Josh once I'm motherfucking again. And I think we're gonna do some like volume-based hypertrophy chest workout. I'll probably put the sets and reps on the screen, and if there's any commentary I'm gonna add, it's gonna be a voiceover. So yeah, see you then.
Okay, so like I said earlier in the video, I was going for some volume-based chest training, and here I'm just repping out 135, getting a feel for it, trying to control the weight on the way down, and add some weight onto it in the next set. I had 20 pounds here, and it's not as easy as I'd like it to be, and you can see that I'm struggling a little bit, which is a little strange, being that I can bench way more than this. Kind of been neglecting that hypertrophy-based training, so trying to work on it. And so like I'd probably end up getting like 8 or 9 here before I re-rack. Okay, so I put that back. My boy Josh jumps in at about what I was doing. Josh is a little bit more accustomed to the hypertrophy ranges, so it's kind of a little bit more natural for him to rep out high weights. If you guys didn't know, I'm as cringy as it may sound, I'm a power builder, meaning I train mostly for strength with bodybuilding on the side, with strength as a priority. So I think Josh gets like 8 or 9 here as well. I move up the weights just a little bit because I kind of wanted to struggle for 8 a little bit more. Go for a little bit more of that pump. So I take a big breath, unrack it, and I think I end up getting 7 or 8. Fell out on the last rep, but that's okay. So we ended up just going back and forth pretty much. I think we did like 4 by 8 to 12 or something like that. We didn't really have anything specific to hit in the gym today. It was more like a go in the gym, get a pump, have fun kind of thing. So we kind of just played around with the weight a little bit. We decided that it was a little too hard, so we moved the weight down just a little bit. And as you can see, the chest starts filling out the shirt a little bit. And probably got like 10 or something. Back on my boy. I think he gets like 12 or 13 with this. So yeah, my boy's killing it. I feel like it's really important to have people that are stronger than you, or people that you compete with in general. him being there just kind of pushed me further into the workout and made me try new things and try to be a little bit stronger. It's really important to have the strength ranges with one another in sync in a way. So yeah, we're over here having a fucking blast. So at this point we're pretty much fucking beat. Start throwing up some weight on the OHP because we decided we wanted a shoulder pump. It's a little bit submaximal, but being that fatigue is catching up to us, we kind of kept it at this weight in general. The seated shoulder press is kind of tricky. People argue that you don't necessarily need to go to your chest, and below your chin is fine. So I kind of did that just to keep the tension and get a little bit more blood in the muscle instead of going all the way to the chest. Okay, so here another one of my big lad friends. His name is Marcus. I'm gonna plug his IG in the description. Comes in after hitting some legs to, you know, have a little bit of fun with us. You see me in the background being a fucking douchebag and checking out my bulk abs. My boy probably gets like around 12 or something like that, just for fun. Dope.
'Cause we can run, and we can run. The stars that fall all for you. So tell me now, what's left to lose if we run?
Alright, so move to incline here. Again, we're really fatigued at this point, so this is we could usually normally throw around, but we're still keeping in the hypertrophy ranges here. You know, nothing too crazy. Pretty standard actually. Incline is one of the best chest developers in my opinion too. I usually like to drop it around my clavicle area. Try to keep it there. Try to emphasize bar path in this too, because on the incline your shoulders can kind of give out sometimes, and you can move the bar back and forth as you press it. So just a tip you should keep in mind in general. Okay, so here I move on to one of my favorite exercises ever. The pec deck. Here I don't really look at the weight too much. What I do and what I like to do and what I've recently started doing is try to go for an 8 with both hands on the pec deck. I kind of like to emphasize the stretch at the back of the movement. So here I change the weight to about half, and I fully extend my arm across my chest. I feel like doing this gets you the fuller contraction that you can't necessarily get when you have both hands. on the handles. And so I go for about 8 on these two. Sometimes you'll see me touching my chest, and it's just to get more of a feel in my chest and try to emphasize where the movement is coming from. So. Okay, so I only recorded one set of that because that's all I really needed to get my point across. Move on to some side laterals over here. This is a very functional and very essential exercise in my opinion, just for shoulder health in general. I superset these with some front raises to get a little bit more blood into my front delts. This is another one of my favorite exercises, being that when your shoulders are pumped, they just look insane. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the set was fucking exhausting, so move down like 5 pounds on each side, get one more. So yeah, try emphasizing the side delts too by like sort of retracting my scapula. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the workout. You can throw in exercises here and there where you want to. Everyone responds to training differently, so.
Alright, so that pretty much sums up the video. I'm finishing up my last meal of the day with the rest of the water I'm gonna take. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat. Everything's gonna be in the description. That'll be it. Peace out.